Pudding and you're on the block. Now, I'm wearing black because it is a very special occasion, a bit sad, bittersweet I should say, and my producer thinks I'm being dramatic, but it is our final episode for season 1, the season finale, so I think that the dress is only fitting. Today we start off our episode a bit different than we usually would because we wanted to give you a chance to check out the songs that have been consistently placed on the countdown throughout the season. Of course, them always being here shows that these are songs and music videos that you absolutely love. So let's check out how you've been voting throughout season 1.
Girl, your cute face, cute smile. That's why the man them run you down for the while. Them run you down for the while. And your small waist, cool waist. That's why the man them run you down for the while. Them run you down for the while. I gotta tell you this, baby. I wish I coulda give it to you every time. Give it to you every time, my darling. You make me wanna say yeah. I wish I coulda give it to you every night. Give it to you every time, my darling. Got your body bad and you look so good. You make the rude boy want to come stick on you. Can't let me stick on you. Can't let me stick on you. And you play hard to get, but me must get through. And when I do, make the rude boy stick on you. Can't let me stick on you. Can't let me stick on you. Show the wine and go down for me. Go down for me, baby. Show the wine and go down for me. Go down for me, baby. Show the wine and go down, go down, go down. Yeah, just rock it and go down. Show the start, go down, go down, go down. Broke it and go down.
It's a big vibe, stop look, yeah. Hey sexy mommy, me love the things you do when you move that body. Girl, you look so good, make us spend me money. Bend over, baby, call me papi. Sweetie, oh you got it, yeah. Baby, just between me and you, make a dream come true. And I go spend me dollar on you. A private party for two, yeah. You drive me loco, 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 baby. See when you go low, baby. You rotate and pull up, baby. Just drop it low, baby. Yo.
You drive my body crazy. That one no be like. Just say the words and I'll come running. I'm your ride or die. Bubba, whatever you want, whatever you need, you know that I got it. Forget about it. Oh no, shaking. It's between me and you. Yeah, pull up. My boots to the moon. Got pussy for you. Just between me and you, baby. Pull up. Boots to the moon. I pussy for you. Yeah, you drive me loco.
And things have been going pretty well so far on the countdown, if I do say so myself, but we need to keep things in true the block fashion and give the top 3 their own special shout out. Now, I just want to take a moment to say that I am so glad to see that this song caught on because it was one of my favorites at first, and I see other people have been voting for it as well. Of course, we keep true to the process. Nobody is excluded from having to vote on the block, but our song made it through, guys. Vision is in the top 5 for the season. Here's Melanin.
Number 3. It about them one part, make a bad man, them a one drop. Melanin got the shit got take over me. Melanin got this put a spell over me. She can only see water, body full of sugar, they be my ginger. If I dare say what I wonder, will I get the taste of the grand fruit? So you get happy with the mango, sanko, no more time with the bango. Good girl, she not get back, chat. Sex her so deep, she get lost on my cock. I can tell she a freak, but she take the back shot. Vex me for more, she go wanna backtrack on. Body bend, body take fun. Body stop, pussy get numb. Pink nipple flick with my tongue. Dark skin beat like a drum now. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Capranova. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Gabenova. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Capranova. Melanin, 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 yeah. Melanin, melanin, Gabenova. All your body go to. Watch that waist lose control. You're too hot, can't keep my cool. Keep my cool. Wine, got
Number 2.
Yeah, I've been hot since the birth of my son. Is your dreams really worth it? Man, get it or run. I said, keep it up, man, don't forget the fun. I'm closer to my dreams, it's like a victory run. Oh, the victory's fun, but you're on our second lap. The best to ever do it, put the city on the map. They say, repetition is the father of learning. Yeah, talk to the youth, cause this really concerning. Your idols brag about drugs and guns and songs with puns, but your life with a line ain't no songs about fun. I changed that, I bring it back. I only rap about facts, quote me on that. The realest that's bringing shit back. I dig deep in my notes while I'm writing these quotes. Feel the words in my throat, man, I really am great. Praying this folks can relate. The songs that I sing, it's really supreme. It's just me, Cam and the team.
Dreams, yeah. The rugged stuff, thank God I've got my team, yeah. Gonna rise every time I fall. Living my dreams, yeah. The rugged stuff, thank God I've got my team, yeah. Gonna rise every time I fall. Living my dreams.
And taking the number 2 spot for the most popular song this season, we had Sika with Dreams. Now the moment has come. The number 1 most selected song for season 1 of The Block has been Sean with Nature.
Are you ready for me? Can I come give my testimony? I need your sweet melanin. Let me give you the plenty honey. Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Design on me all falling. And me diamonds splash like water. My body I'm comforting. Give me everything, no quarter. Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Pretty nature, full of flavor. 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 With me, you will never be crying. Never be crying, no. For you, I will never be lying. Never be lying, no. For you, I will always be trying. Always be trying, yeah. Baby, this flame never dying. Flame never dying, no. Take you every location. No stress, body quotation. You give me motivation. But again, maybe so blatant. Take you every location. No stress, body quotation. You give me motivation. Baby, so blatant. Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Design on me all falling. And me diamonds splash like water.
What a wonderful and diverse season it has been. A true showcase of Saint Lucian artistic ability. And I really hope that throughout the rest of the Block seasons that we are able to bring continued representation for that rich culture that we have in St. Lucia. Of course, the Block is not done, so we need to tell you that we have to stay tuned for the rest of the show. We will have an interview coming up with a very interesting artist who, of course, has been featured on the countdown before. And, of course, we are bringing you your final weekly countdown. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Pretty nature, full of flavor. Pretty nature.
the style and shape and figure, yeah, girl, you they pull my trigger, yeah. You got the keys to a brother with a pristine figure, girl, you must see figure, yeah. Kill them with a bad cute style, girl, walk and wine is a bad girl, well, baby. You have no competition, dude. Bad up when you whine it. Back it up, back it up, back it up, girl. Fling it up, fling it up, fling it up, girl. Say you are love from a bad boy. Whine up, girl, show me how you function. Back it up, back it up, back it up, girl. Fling it up, fling it up, fling it up, girl. Say you are love from a bad boy. Bubble up, girl.
Real bad girl, where me come from, Trinidad and Tobago. My island, full out girl, they spin like tornado. What's a little wine on me? Spend a little time on me. It's you and you only that I want all over me.
Welcome back. We are on the block, and as you can see, I don't have a guest next to me, but I have a phone in my hand. Why? Because we are breaking barriers with the use of technology this time, touching base with an artist who is not currently in St. Lucia, although I know he would love to be right now. I mean, there's no place better than home, of course. So, Big Vybe, I hope that says a lot about your energy as well. We'll see throughout the interview. But for your music, you've been bringing a big vibe. I'm sure that's what you wanted to accomplish with the name. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing well, you know. I can't hide. Before we started the interview, you know, my producer was not very vocal about who we would be interviewing today. But I'm glad it was a pleasant surprise because I've been seeing you on social media. I know you've been doing big things from around the region. So for anybody who is having an introduction to you right now, who's Big Vybe?
Well, you know, my name is Josiah. Born and raised in St. Lucia, Soufrière, Fontaine-Jacques to be exact. I'm a dancehall fusion artist. You know, I've been doing music for quite a while, you know. I pretty much, grew up listening to a lot of Akon, Chris Brown, and, around 2010, 2011 when Gaza came in full swing, Vybz Kartel, that kind of changed my vibe into like dancehall. So, that's where I got my connection with dancehall. And, just been doing music since then and taking it, serious and, professional.
All right. I mean, I see your setup in the background. I have to say it's looking nice. So in addition to being an artist, are you a producer as well? Do you produce your own music?
No, I write. That's my little home setup right there.
Okay.
I just record all my tunes here. Sometimes I co-produce, but over the phone, all the producers I collaborate with, they international as well. They in St. Lucia, they in Trinidad, all the way in Africa. So sometimes I hop on the phone, I hop on a Zoom call and, give my input whilst producing music. But I'm not a producer, just writing music and I record.
Okay, cool. So how long have you been doing the whole music thing? You're new to me. I think over the past couple months, I've been seeing you across social media. I'm sure a lot of people have been seeing you across social media. You put out a song with Nessa. We love her over here. So, how long have you been doing music and what's it been like for you so far?
Well, I would say I've been doing music solid for the past, 10 years. Well, just like into music, but professionally, I would say for the past 4 years, I've been doing music professionally. It's been, it's a journey. It's more of a marathon for me, with music. A lot of artists tend to have, they have a fast success with music. For me, I think it's the other way around. Everything is step by step, a lot of development, still a lot learning the industry, still a lot to learn, and improving my craft as a writer and trying to get that song that could connect with people, that so-called hit song. For music for me, I started, like I said, I started all the way back in school, around 15, 16 years of age. I started doing music. I used to actually do kuduro before. That was my first type of music I used to do. Back when it wasn't even really all the way accepted the way it is right now on the island. Known for a group called Militant Soldiers. We did that song called Matila. We had a song called Sidong. We had a bunch of songs that was like popular in the Kudro arena. But my style and my vibe was always dancehall. So I stick with that. You know, after I left St. Lucia for work, you know, I worked on cruise ships for quite a while, and in the entertainment vibe, you know, I was a DJ on cruise ships. So from that, you know, when I left St. Lucia, the group just kind of, everybody went and do their own thing, and including me. You know, I over here doing my thing. I moved to Atlanta late 2019, like kind of right before that pandemic, you know. I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and still just working on music and doing my thing, making new connections, networks, and just taking the craft serious.
We full of enemies, yeah. Every day, man hustle. My time come out, I struggle. One day at a time, we keep winning, that's alright. Mama says, son, just go out for your dream. Never sell out, cause only God can.
Alright, you mentioned that you moved right before COVID really struck the world. What was the pandemic like for you?
Well, it was a very interesting time, you know. I guess interesting for everybody too. You know, it's very interesting because for me, I had this song Loco. I had just recorded that song. Touchdown in Atlanta, shot a video for it, and it was set to be released January of 2020. So I released this track on the 30th of January, and COVID, you know, it was going really well. Like I opened a show, I performed in 2 big shows in Atlanta. I opened for Nessa Preppy and Preedy. I performed at Afro Soca Love, and I was about to perform at a Red Bull concert. And right before all of that, like before the Red Bull concert, that's when the COVID-19 thing hit, you know. So that just crashed down my world, you know. Like, but I felt like everything was on the right track for me, you know, with my career path, with that song Logo. And when COVID-19 happened, you know, they announced the shutdown. You know, I was like, what to do now? You know, I had to just like sit down and wait and watch what would happen 2 years later, you know? Yeah.
Okay, so we coming out of the pandemic now. You getting to stretch your mental muscles again, I should say. I mean, with you being a writer. Coming out of the pandemic, we see you collaborating with regional artists. So I have to ask, as a Nessa fan, as a Big Vybe fan, you know, how did that collaboration come about?
Well, you know, I met Nessa Preppy late 2019. I opened for her in December of 2019 in Atlanta. And, but the real connection happened because of my producer, my manager / producer, Smitty Smith, is from Trinidad. Nessa is more like family to him, and you know, in the circle. So, you know, we planned to do that collaboration all the way back in 2019. Okay. And, you know, because of like, I think around that time, Nessa was so busy too. You know, the pandemic happened, so nobody knew exactly what would happen next. So it was a lot of, you know, just waiting for the right timing. But Nessa did say yes, she would hop on that track with me. The original track, Back It Up, was featured on my EP Lanes, and Nessa she was gonna do that first, but because of you know, she was so busy and she had stuff going on, she was like, hey, I'm not able to do that right now, but I could hop on the remix. So said, so done, you know. Couple months later, you know, I decided to do the remix, and Nessa, you know, she came through. And also we have an artist called Gracie from Africa.
Yo, Smith, it's a vibe.
Nessa Preppy.
Yo, pretty girl.
Yeah.
You got the style and shape and figure, yeah, girl. You dey pull my trigger, yeah. You got the keys to a brother with a pristine figure, girl. You must see figure, yeah. Kill them with a bad cute style, girl. Walk and wine is a bad girl, well, baby. You have no competition, dude. Bad up when you whine, dude. Back it up, girl. Fling it up, girl. Say you are love from a bad boy. Wine up, girl. Show me how you function. Back it up, girl. Fling it up, girl. Say you are love from a bad boy. Bubble up, girl.
Real bad girl, where me come from, Trinidad and Tobago. My island. want to love way from China, Gucci and Gabbana. Me get all of that. Me no want to love way from Thailand, yeah. Boy, you be my one weakness, and I know say you know this. Don't you ever try to play me. You know I don't be no we get it one life, yeah, yeah. Don't you ever play with my heart, yeah. Back it up, boy. Freak it up, boy. Back it up. Love it up.
Back it up, yeah. Fling it up, yeah. Say you are love from a bad boy. Wind up, yeah. Show me how you function. Back it up, yeah. Fling it up, yeah. Say you are love from a bad boy. Bubble up, yeah. Back it up, yeah. Fling it up, yeah. Say you are love from a bad boy. Bubble up, yeah.
Welcome back. Of course, you are still on the block and we are coming to you from Track Sports Bar and Grill in Rodney Bay because, of course, that's the place to be. We've been chilling here all season and it has been a vibe. All the artists coming through have enjoyed. So you need to make your journey down to Track Sports Bar and Grill in Rodney Bay if you haven't already and see for yourself. Of course, right now we are heading into this week's countdown. Let's see how you voted this week. It's our season finale. I think you did a great job. Let's see.
Hot foot, everybody outside. You deeper. So you me now. From the car up class, we are doing very good. Try find me on the map, we are doing very good. Yeah. Pocket full of cash, we are doing very good. When the party up, we are doing very good. Your partner, where the party at? On the road, on the flight, yo we don't get that. Johnny Walker, Hennessy, give me all of that. We like to do it. Always have a hot foot. Yeah, always have a hot foot. Lucian's always have a hot foot. When it come to party time, from the car up gas, we are doing very good. Try find me on the map, we are doing very good. Pocket full of cash, we are doing very good. When the party up, we are doing very good. Your partner, hey, during the day we down in town. In the night we in the bay. Tuesday night we buy Falcon. Friday night we close the lane. Hey, during the day we down in town. In the night we in the bay. Tuesday night we buy Falcon. Friday night we close the lane. From the car up class we are doing very good. Try find me on the map, we are doing very good. Yeah, pocket full of cash, we are doing very good. When the party up, we are doing very good.
She like the chicken on the rice, it's chicken and rice. My girl, you really look nice. Tell me why you look nice, you look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. You look nice, you look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a. Hey girl, your mother cook good food for you. You look good like chicken on stew. Bend over, take bamboo. You like small bamboo or big bamboo. You hot spice but your bum nice. Oh Lord, bum nice. Make me pray to Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ. You look nice, you look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. You look nice, you look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a. Hey girl, look the pot, stir it up. Let's try it hard and we make some chicken and chicken and chicken and rice. Chicken and chicken and chicken and nice. You look nice. You look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. You look nice. You look nice. You look like you like chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a chicken and rice. Chicken and a chicken and a. Hey, y'all.
Number 3.
So you love that man, but he have woman. All he using you for is nanny and number. Hey, you think he like you, but you just for fun. You doing too much, my girl. What's your intentions? Hey, are you done, my girl? Are you done? 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 Food cooking, the man you calling. Phone ringing, he not answering. You still saying he's working. Hey, now check your Instagram tension. He party snapping. My girl, are not even your man, but plenty horn you getting. Hey, are you done, my girl? Are you done? Are you done, my girl? Are you done? Are you done, my girl? Are you done? If people man don't have you done, just walk around. If people man don't have you done, just walk around. If you know you can't be dumb, I want you to take a dance, and I don't want you to be like that woman. Cause she love the man, but he have woman. All he using you for is nanny and bam. Hey, you think he like you, but you just for fun. You doing too much, my girl. What's your intentions? Hey, are you done, my girl? Are you done? Are you done, my girl? Are you done? Are you done, my girl? Done, my girl? Are you done, my girl?
Number 2.
Yeah, I've been hot since the birth of my son. Is your dreams really worth it? Man, get it or run. I said, keep it up, man. Don't forget the fun. I'm closer to my dreams, it's like a victory run. Oh, the victory's fun, but you're on our second lap. The best to ever do it, put the city on the map. They say repetition is the father of learning. Yeah, talk to the youth, cause this really concerning. Your idols brag about drugs and guns and songs with buns, but your life with a line ain't no songs about fun. I changed that, I bring it back. I only write about facts, quote me on that. The realest that's bringing shit back. I dig deep in my notes while I'm writing these quotes. Feel the words in my throat, man, I really am great. Praying this folks can relate. The songs that I sing, it's really supreme. It's just me, Kevin, the team.
Dreams, yeah. The road gets tough, thank God I've got my team, yeah. Gonna rise every time I fall, living my dreams, yeah. The road gets tough, thank God I've got my team, yeah. Gonna rise every time I fall, living my dreams.
Number 1.
Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Pretty nature, full of flavor. 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 With me, you will never be crying. Never be crying, no. To you I will never be lying. Never be lying, no. For you I will always be trying. Always be trying, yeah. Baby, this flame never dying. Flame never dying, no. Take you every location. No stress but the quotation. You give me motivation, but again maybe so blatant. Take you every location. No stress but the quotation. You give me motivation. Baby, so later. Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Design on me offering. And me diamonds splash like water. Her body I'm comforting. Give me everything, no quarter. Baby, take the offering. Bless your body with holy water. Pretty nature, full of flavor. 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 Pretty nature.
Now I know those were all some familiar faces for you. Of course, our producer's favorite song seems to have made it into the top 5 for today as well. So shout out to everybody that voted for Moto, Chicken, and Rice. Of course, there was Sean taking the #1 spot again and closing off the season with Nature. I think we'll have to make a special effort to have him on the second season. We'll put that in the works ahead of everything coming through. Of course, this was our final episode. Again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who has been part of this journey. And thank you for chilling with us every single week and welcoming us into your homes. For the final time for this season, at least, I am saying goodbye, but I really hope that it's not a true goodbye and that you will be back on the block with us for season 2. Information regarding that will be posted to our social media, so of course you need to follow on the block 758, that's Facebook and Instagram. I am Jacques Wooding signing out for a final time on behalf of Vato Studios and DBS. And of course, on behalf of Track Sports Bar and Grill, you'll be seeing me here up until the start of season 2. So don't worry, if you ever want to hang out, Track Sports Bar and Grill is the place to be. If you're chilling in Rodney Bay, if you need something to eat, we will be here. I'll be seeing you all again soon. Have a wonderful evening.